Sunflowers, it's the Homesteading contestant, and it's Sunday. What are y'all up to? Okay, Sunflowers, so I'm super excited because I just seen a hummingbird drink out of my the water I did for them. So I'm super excited about that. Let me see if I can catch it. You know how you try to film it utilizing the water and they want to fly away. So let me see if I catch it for you guys. So like I thought, as soon as I come over here, I tried to do it from a distance and it flew away. But it was so cute. I saw it from my bathroom. I think it's time for me to change their bird feeder out because there's no food really left. Shake it up a little bit where it can come out. I saw a stray dog try to get some of their bird food, but it was sometimes the squirrels would knock down the food, and I saw a dog over there getting the remnants off the ground. So I'm in my front yard. Let's check out some of my planting up here. So I planted some of the candy cane zinnias up here and some regular zinnias, and these green stems that you see are zinnias. So I can't wait for them to fully flourish. I planted some over here too. So this section over here will have some zinnias. And this is just the front yard. I got some dusty millers and some marigolds over there. So this is my back patio section, and I want to decorate it. I got some semi-furniture here. I want to add some pillows and just kind of clean it up right now and just kind of add to it slowly. This can sometimes become our dumping ground to where we just dump different things there, some trash. So I'm just gonna clean it up right now and then just start getting some things. I want some lights up here, you know, make it all nice. I already got some lights right here where the garden is, but I kind of want them running all the way down here. And then I'm gonna plant like some flower plants right here, some pots. I'm gonna be planting mint like crazy. And let me turn the camera around. The reason why I want to plant like some mint like crazy, because I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen some rats back here. And you know, when you have chicken coops, they attract rats because of the feed. You know, a lot of people like to have them hanging up, but even when they hang up, the food still drop on the ground from the chickens, you know, pecking at it. And then, you know, what you have in a garden that make pests, also a compost. And even though the compost is closed, they can still smell it. So I think it's coming from underneath here, this little wooden deck, which is like perfect for a rat to live because, you know, it has these holes right there. It's dark probably under there, wet from the rain. I did put some poisoning down there a few weeks back, and I hadn't seen anything, but I don't think that they're gone, because until I can see maybe 2 months of no evidence of it, then I'm going to just pretend like they're still there. We did have a exterminator come out so they can give us some pricing on, you know, setting out some traps. And they did point out where some holes that even the rats have made, like by our house, you know. So what I was about to say, that was too high. They were talking about $500 some for the first visit, and then after that it was going to be like a reasonable price. So what I plan on doing, I don't have a problem with the pests over there by my garden, and it's because I have mint growing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably put a pot of mint right here at the corner of each side of the coop. Whatever smells they don't like, because rats, they don't like the smell of mints. And I'll just keep on adding like poison. What I did was I hope nobody don't get offended. I don't know about you, but there's nothing beneficial for a rat for me. So I'm going to get rid of them. I'm not going to keep them. You know how sometimes we'll say, oh, keep this pest because of it's beneficial to the garden. A rat is not beneficial at all. They carry disease and they're dangerous, and I don't want them messing with my flock. So if you didn't know, rats do not like the way mint smell. I'm not sure about lavender, but I've got some lavender planted over there too. So, but right now it's gonna be mint like crazy, and I'm so happy that mint works with me, because if you think about mint is it's like a invasive type of plants, which means that it really just goes wild. Also, we keep our grass cut down, so that helps, deter from snakes too. Right now, we've been getting a whole lot of rain, so maybe today we'll get out here and cut this yard. We'll see. I gotta look at the forecast. I don't think we're due for any more rain until Wednesday or something like that. I gotta look at the forecast. I can't remember. Oh, I see a ladybug. Let's check her out. Now, that's a beneficial bug, a ladybug. Now, ladybugs, they're beneficial to your garden because, there she go right there. Let's see. Because they eat aphids, and that's their food. And aphids is like a bug that will tear up your garden. They will cause your plants to die, and they grow rapidly. So ladybugs and marigold flowers, they're the go-to for pest deterring. So yeah, that's another thing I like to plant, marigolds, because they're a good companion flower. You'll hear a lot of gardeners say marigolds, marigolds, marigolds. There's a lot of varieties. I, for one, like to plant the French marigold variety. That's one you can actually drink in tea. So it has a lot of beneficial components to it. So anything I do here on Charm Farm, I like to make sure that I can get multiple uses out of it. Like my chickens, not only are they a joy to have around for our mental, my grandson, he gets to come out here and feed the chickens. He gets to play with the chickens. That's the fine motor skills for that. They provide eggs for food. And all of that stuff that's in their coop at the bottom, when I scoop it up, some of it I save for the compost, because their manure is good for the garden. Now, with their manure, you can't just put it straight in the garden, because it's considered, well, it's not considered, it is a hot manure, meaning that it can burn your garden. Now, like, we use cow manure. Black cow is a good type of manure you can use in your garden. But right now I haven't had to buy any, because I have my chicken manure that I can put in my compost. Eventually, when we get on a wide scale to where I get some rabbits, I can also use their manure. So it's so funny how, everything we eat, if you really truly think about everything we eat, it comes from something that's not so appealing to think about. Even people who are vegan, that they don't eat meat. The vegetables that's grown is grown from animal poop. Is grown from manure. So it's not a direct meat, of course, so to say. But if you think about it, the farmers, they're using compost and they're using manure, and that's what these plants and vegetables are based on. So are we really truly vegan? But no, I'm not coming for my vegan people or my vegetarians, because I have people in my family that are vegan, and I even tried to do vegan before. It's just not for me. You can eat clean. To each their own. You can eat clean without totally just taking away meat. Everybody have different diet restrictions, and people who are vegan, they look good. They look good, and there's people who are not vegan and they look good. So that's just a judgment call for yourself. To each their own. That I don't spend too much time talking about that. But anyway, now every time I look at my dragonfly in, I keep thinking about the video I'm going to send for you guys soon. Now, I told you I got something in mind for my greenhouse. I think I'm gonna tackle that project sometime this week. It's what's keeping me from producing that video right now is because it's something special I want to do to the roof, and everything I'm doing is self-taught by videos like this. I go on YouTube and look and see if somebody else have already done it, and what I have in mind, what I have envisioned, I'm hoping that it works with this frame that I have. So I'm just trying to utilize what I have, because I was going to buy this whole nother greenhouse, but we're trying to save and we trying to use what we have. Now I'm just kind of walking around my yard and just seeing what's going on. Man, when I tell you, we literally just cut this grass about a week ago, and here go all these weeds and these flowers. Sometimes when I walk back here, I get lots of surprises, so I'm careful of what I usually wear my boots, but I got on some Crocs right now. These flowers are so cute. I got like a lot of these yellow flowers. Let's see. I don't know if you can see them. And then we got some weed flowers over there. That's why I call them the weeds. And we call them weeds. Grew up, saying that they're weeds, and we kind of have a negative view of weeds. But I think weeds are so beautiful, especially these right here. Make a wish. My grandson loves coming out here and blowing these dandelions. That's what they turn into. What else we got? Oh, guys, this is my, I just be on project after project. So after I do the greenhouse, I plan on, this is my shed back here. I'm not going to do nothing to the inside of the shed because we keep a lot of tools in there. But I am going to clean off this porch right here. And I'm going to make it my beautiful, like, farmhouse porch stand. I might even put some chairs out here. But first, I got to make sure, I got some holes down there. When you got old sheds, you think about rats. There's no rats, I don't think, inside of the shed because I be in there and I don't see anything. But I'm going to cut all this down, clean all this up, plant some mint, put some poison, and put lots of flowers. And I got some ideas for this, We've been in this home probably, 3 years. In January it'd be 4 years. And I still hadn't done nothing with this. And look at this beauty right here. Look at this rustic beauty that I haven't done anything with. I'm going to put some lights there. Y'all see the vision. You see the vision? Look at that. There's missed opportunity right there. But if y'all nosy and y'all want to see what's in my shed, look, it's a mess. And I'm talking about, I don't think it's a rat in here. So if it is, I don't know. But we keep like some of our lawn stuff. I'm gonna clean this up too. It's pretty old. That's why I don't want to. Now, if we were buying this house, I would renovate this whole thing because it has lots of potential. Some of this stuff back here in sacks and boxes is from a family member that asked us could they put it in here, and I already told them, like, hey, this ain't a secure shed, and I'm not responsible for whatever happens to your stuff. Rather get tore up by some predators or whatever. But yeah, as you see, my yard is extremely huge. I have all of this right here, and I don't plan on doing nothing with this. I like to keep it like it is. Just mow the grass down and keep it an open field. That way when my grandson out here playing, he can play. And, just keeping the yard a yard right here. Now, like I said, if we were buying this, that would be a different story. I probably would add some more stuff to it. Look at this fish, y'all. Boy, when I tell you, I'm going to take a moment to talk about some landlords. And in particular, not really getting on this landlord, but if you're going to rent your homes out, look at this fence. This fence is like 3 different colors. You can those are signs. That's like another reason why we don't want to buy this home, is because of stuff like that. Look at that. But, you know, with my artistic eye, I just look at it as rustic feel, you know, like a rustic type of mismatch field. You know, sometimes we gotta just view things in a positive light, you know. So I know they're gonna be coming to fix that window right there because the rain have caused it to deteriorate some. So like I said, we got this big yard right here on this side of the house, and then if I turn the camera this way, this is the other yard. So let me try to stand where you guys can kind of see what I'm seeing. So you got that section over there, and then you got this section over here. So it's like 2 backyards, which is perfect, you know. We're not my husband don't want to buy the house, but I'm not opposed to it all the way. Who knows what the future may hold. I do want more land, you know, like an acre. So to be determined, we'll see. And then, you know, we come back over here, and that's where we got the deck, and then we got my garden over there. You know, I put my garden over there because I felt like it was sectioned off and it was a perfect place for it. It gets good sun, and it gets good shade, because here in Texas we get some hot summers. So it's important to be able to get that shade time as well as sun time. We definitely gonna get the sun time, so that shade is like crucial. My mammoth sunflowers, you guys, you know, I like to show you that as it grows. We have grasshoppers in this grass, so a lot of grasshoppers are eating at my sunflowers, and because I got holes all in the leaves, and I'm hoping that my sunflowers still survive. In the front, I got some watermelon, and of course, it's gonna spread out into the yard, which I'm fine with that. Whenever my son come back here and cut, I always make sure I put something around so he'll know, like, don't go this close to the watermelon, because I want me some juicy watermelon for the summer. Ooh, look, we got a visitor on Charm Farm. Look at that red cardinal. They food low. He or she probably come back here to tell me, girl, where is our food? You slipping, you know, you slacking. Where my food at? I'm gonna get you your food. I'm gonna get you your food. I got you. I'm gonna go to Track Supply and I'm gonna get your food. But yeah, I like when we get visitors here. Daisy Dukes, Derriere, and Dallas over there just foraging for food. I'll let them out later on. I'll let them out probably tonight around, I think I let them out by 6 o'clock so they can get an hour of roam time. They love going over there to the other side, and they love going to my garden, but since I only let them out an hour a day, I just kind of keep them over there. That way when nighttime falls, they'll just walk right back into the coop. So, yeah. Let me tackle this porch right here and clean up. So, let's see. This is what it looks like now. And in the magic video world, it is flowers. So now that I've got that done, I took a shower. You see my hair is wet. And I'm about to relax and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. So the things I still want to get done to this area, of course, I like lights. Lots of lights. I think at nighttime it's so cozy. I want to get a fire pit and put it right there. I'm going to be outside. I'm already outside. Like, not now, but I'm already outside a lot. But I really want to be outside this summer in my backyard. or in my front yard, just enjoying myself. You know, no place is safe, but you know, hopefully we all have a safe summer and continue to be a blessing to one another. So I'm gonna end this video. Oh, let me show you my shorts. Look at the, I done got real cozy today. So that's my Sunday relaxing outfit for today.